Hi students, we have started the story Mowgli Among the Wolves by Rudyard Kipling, and last day we just got the introduction of a new character by Tawaki. What was the character? Yes, Sher Khan, the big one, okay, who has shifted his hunting ground. So a new character is introduced now. So what? Who is the character? Sher Khan. Okay, a big one, a big tiger. And in this story, the Sher Khan would play a vital role. Okay, in the story, the Sher Khan would play a vital role. So let's continue. Sher Khan was the tiger who lived near the Wingona River, 20 miles away. So, the dwelling place of Sher Khan was near the Wingona River, near a river which name was Wingona, and it was 20 miles away from that place where the Wolves family lived. He has no right, father began angrily. So began angrily means here the father Wolves started his conversation. Okay, with whom? With Tawaki. So with angrily, with great anger and very deep and grim tone, okay, grim tone of his voice, he started the speech. He started in the conversation with Tawaki. And what he said? He said that he has no right. Who has no right? The Sher Khan. Okay, the Sher Khan had no right to enter, okay, to enter their region. Why? By the law of the jungle, he has no right to change his quarters without due warning. He will frighten all game within 10 miles, and I have to kill for 2 these days. So here the father wolves narrated the law of jungle. What is the law of jungle? The law of jungle was that no one, the tiger, could not change his quarters. Quarter means his hunting ground without any warning. So there is particular schedule. Okay, there are particular schedule for a hunting ground. Okay, and the prey games here means the prey whom the animal would hunt. Okay, so the prey also would aware of that hunting process, that Sher Khan would attack today, and Sher Khan could attack this region for 15 days or for 10 days. So they would also protect themselves. Again, there would a hard and tough tussle between the two. Okay, between the two means the victim and the host. So here the wolves narrated the law that the Sher Khan, yet though the Sher Khan did not send any warnings in this area, he had no right to hunt in that particular area. Okay, he will frighten all game. Game means here the prey. Okay, all the animals whom the Sher Khan would prey within. Frighten means will make them afraid. Would make them afraid. তারা ভয় পেয়ে যাবে, তাদেরকে ভয় দেখাবে within 10 miles, and I have to kill for 2 these days. ওকে, যে এতদিন ধরে 10 মাইলসের মধ্যে তারা সবাইকে ওরা ভয় দেখিয়ে দেবে, অ্যান্ড আই হ্যাভ টু কিল ফর 2 দিস ডেজ। ওকে, সো অ্যান্ড হিয়ার also the hunting ground, that place is also the hunting grounds of the wolves too. So he had, the father wolf have to also hunt the prey. So if the other animals was frightened for that, he even it's very tough job for the wolves to hunt in that ground. I go, said Tavaku quickly. So here you saw that the mischievous nature of Tavaki, that after made all the announcement, and after creating the awkward situation, he wanted to leave that place. So I go, Tavaki quickly said. You can hear Sherkha below in the thickets. Why? And he also announced that, he also told that you can means the wolves family could hear the roaring voice of Sherkha below the thickets. Thickets mean the bushes or the thick grasses. Okay, so here you can see the picture of thicket. So below the thicket, Sherkha was roaring, and the wolf family could hear the roar of the tiger. And at that moment, the Tavaku bade the wolf family goodbye. Father Wolf listened, and below in the valley that ran down to the river, he heard the dry, angry, snarly whine of a tiger. Okay, so now as the Tavaki told the tiger that you could hear the roaring, and here also the father could hear the dry, angry, snarly whine, the continuously deep sound of tiger, where below the thickets and below the valley which runs to the river. Okay, which runs to the river Wingona. The fool, said the father wolf, to begin a night's work with that noise. Does he think that our bucks are like his fat Wingona bullocks? So here the father wolf said this word with a mocking tone, that the fool here, he considered the tiger a fool one, because if an animal wanted to prey another animals, the technique is that kind of way that he should wait silently for the prey for the right time, and when the prey will be near to him, he suddenly attack the prey. So it's a general rules, it's a common sense of an animal. If you notice, if you watch the videos in animal channels, show wild animal show, you watch it that the tiger or the lion are waiting for the prey for a long time, very silently and secretly, okay, behind a bush. And when any deer or any other bullock or rhinos will come near to him, then he suddenly attack those animals. So it's quite natural that while one tiger or lion is or any other nocturnal animals will hunt an animal, they will be silent. But here the tiger is roaring. Here the Sherkha was roaring at that moment. That's why, as the Sherkha didn't know how to hunt the prey, that's why the wolf, the father wolf, considered the tiger, considered Sherkha as a fool one. Okay. To begin a night's walk means hunting with that noise. So making such rough, dry, continuously deep roaring, he wanted to prey. He wanted to hunt a prey. So he think that our bucks, so bucks, he already got the reference of bucks meat. So in that region, in that the hilly region where the wolf family lived, where lived bucks also, and they were their main victim. The bucks were the victim of the other violent nocturnal animals like wolves, lion, tigers. So lion, tigers and other wolves hunted those male deers, means bucks. So there are so many bucks in that region. As the Sherkha lived 20 miles away from that region, it's quite natural that he was not so acquainted with that region thoroughly in detail. That's why he perhaps he didn't know that there were so many bucks. If the bucks would hear his deep sound, they would run, and the Sherkha would never catch his prey. So that's why he is telling that he thinks that our bucks are like his fat Wingana bullocks. Fat Wingana bullocks means in that region where Sherkha lives near the Wingana river, and there were many bullocks, fat bullocks were available, whom the Sherkha hunted. Okay, and as per their body fatty structure, they could not run fast. That's why making noise, making that way, he hunted them easily. Hunted the fat bullock easily, as they couldn't run fast. But in that region where bucks are available, they ran fast. They could run fast. So it was so impossible for Sherkha, with making such noise, to hunt a prey like buck. It was possible for him to catch Wingana fat bullock. Okay, so mockingly, to make fun, the father wolf here said that words. It's neither bullock nor buck he hunts tonight, said mother wolf. It is a man. So the instinct of mother wolf said something different. Here she apprehended that this roaring seems to be very dangerous. It's indicated that Sherkha would not hunt merely a buck or bullock. That night he would hunt a man. This roaring was only for a man. Man, said Father Wolf, showing all his white teeth. So here Father Wolf actually did not believe Mother Wolf's word, or rather apprehension. Did not believe her apprehension. That's why he again said with mocking tone that, man, are there not enough beetles and frogs in the tanks that he must eat man? on our ground too. So here also obviously mockingly he said those words that it's very unnatural. It's just impossible for a impossible thing for that stupid tiger who made such noise during his hunting time. So are there not enough beetles and frogs in the tanks? So just mocking that the animal, that tiger like Sher Khan only could hunt like beetles and frogs. In such meek creatures, such trivial creatures, it was quite impossible for Sher Khan to hunt a man, human being. It's just unbelievable thing for Father Wolf. Okay, so he could only hunt beetles and frogs in the tanks. Tanks here means their region. The region of Sher Khan means also tanks refers the river, Wingona River. So the rivers, Wingona rivers related beetles and frogs were only the prey of Sher Khan. He never could hunt a man. Okay, that he must eat man on our ground too. So moreover he would hunt a man in this ground. It was quite unbelievable for Father Wolf. That's why he was making such comment with mocking tone. Okay, so very nice and enjoyable story. Read it again.